My friends, we are back. That's right. We have got a plan today. We are going to go and make this happen. Brooklyn is away at her bachelorette party. They got an Airbnb and they've been just spending the weekend, I'm sure, partying. I haven't talked to her very much, but I'm sure she's having a just wonderful time doing that with the girls. Me, what am I up to? I spent the last couple days with the dog. I actually took Blue yesterday with Casey and we did a little shooting, get her used to shooting the gun around her, for she's going to be an amazing hunting dog. So I did that today. Cleaned house, trying to get ahead of the curve because we've got a lot going on. Brooklyn's away at her bachelorette this weekend. Next weekend, I have my bachelor party. We are going to the Jays game, so there will be lots of fun to be had there. Then we have a week off, then we're getting married. That's right, folks. I think we're 3 weeks away from getting married now, 3 or 4 weeks. Also, somewhere in there is my birthday, so we have a lot going on. Today, I've been thinking, let's just go fishing. Let's go somewhere we've been before. Let's go somewhere fun. When I was a kid, we used to rent a cottage on this lake. Is where I got my first experience of bass fishing, like actual cared about bass fishing. So no better day than to go and catch some fish. Well, let's hope we catch some fish. Tournament there a couple weeks ago, the weights were all right, but it used to be full of giant bass. We're gonna find out today if there's still any around. So let's go, solo trip, grind it out, have fun, let's go. Finally made it to the lake. I'm on the water. It was absolutely pandemonium at the boat launch. Fishing, when I was a kid, we used to rent that cottage right there. When I was about 15 years old, we might have got it for like 4 summers. But this is the body of water in which I started caring about big bass and catching bass, and not just catching fish, but catching bass. So I don't know what told me I should come here today and fish here. It hasn't been particularly good the last 10 years or so. It used to be absolutely amazing. I think I made one video where we rocked like 2 or 3 giant largemouth. Used to have all kinds of fish, but I have a lot of memories in that cottage right there. So I don't know what told me to come here. It has been pandemonium. I've seen more boats already than I've ever seen here in all the trips I've made in a long time. There was a tournament here a couple weeks ago, so those guys got the snot out of them. It's just a good day to think, reflect, and pick away, and hopefully we get at least a couple fish. I don't even suspect we'll get giants, but just hopefully catch a couple. Let's go.
I'm getting tired of the way you leave me hanging with no choice. If you would ask me long ago.
Okay, I'm getting a little nervous. I really thought we'd get fish through that set of docks and nothing. The set of docks I really want to fish are the ones right here, but there is current pumping out of this river. All you guys who live in Lindsay and you got that big storm last week, rain, hail, everything, it must be coming down through the Trent Severn. So now we have current that we normally don't have. So there's lots of people still swimming and stuff on these docks, so I'm gonna wait till a little bit later when it gets cooler. Everybody goes in for dinner and then the bass should go on the docks. Fingers crossed. Right now, I don't know what we're gonna do, but we're gonna keep grinding because I know there's fish here. We just have to find them. Oh no! Oh, that is the biggest blow up, but that is not a bass. Oh, I thought it was like a 5-pounder. That scared me so much. Oh, I don't think I can boat flip this guy. Whoa! Come here, you bugger. Oh, that's a big old nasty pike. Oh, he got all that frog. Oh, man. Dude, you scared the heck out of me. Hey, some pliers. Absolutely ruined my frog. But hey, I'll take a pike over nothing. See you, bud. That pike absolutely thrashed my frog, and all I can smell is northern pike. Let me know, do you hate the smell of northern pike as much as I do? This is not what I want to be catching. But I guess a bite is a bite. Oh, Mr. Pike. Oh my gosh, oh, it was a bass for sure. Oh, I finally got a bass to hit and I lost on the black and purple. I just lost my first for sure bass of the night out of that lily pad bed right there. I'd like to think it was a 2.5 pounder, but who knows? Could have been a 6, could have been a 10, could have been a 12. We're at the part of the evening or the adventure where I don't know if I'm doing something wrong or if the bass just aren't here in numbers, or if maybe they're not on pads, maybe they're not. Don't know. I haven't been here in so long, and everything I've fished so far has always produced fish in the past and just doesn't seem to have anything on it today. So I'm gonna keep going. It's 6:28 p.m. I love fishing the evening. I'd much rather fish evenings than mornings. So I'm happy out here plugging away. I still feel like I should have been here, and I'm gonna catch a bass, so I'm gonna grind it out. I'm gonna keep going. There's gotta be a bass somewhere. You are really not what we're looking for. You don't even have the hook in your mouth. Not, I repeat, not a bass. All right. Confidence was high running into this lake. Sadly, it turned out the exact opposite that I had planned. I told you guys that next Friday night we were doing my stag. Brooke is away at her bachelorette weekend. Next Friday is my stag row in the J game. I said that before. What I didn't tell you is next Saturday is my birthday. That's right, my friends. I'm turning 41. The best piece of advice I've ever heard in my entire 40 years, 360 something days. It's a story in your head versus the reality of the situation. The story in my head today was I was going to come here, run patterns that worked 10 years ago. I was going to bring back memories that were 25 years ago. The reality of the situation is this stretch of the trend is a hurting one, and there's just not as many largemouth and smallmouth there to catch. I got lucky. I got 3 pike, I think. 2 pike, 3 pike. I missed a largemouth, so you can't just wish this stuff to happen. I should have picked a better body of water. I don't know why I got it so in my head that I had to fish here today, but it didn't work out. I'm not upset. I'm not anything. I'm just going home. I'm going to go see the puppies, but honestly, I don't know that I'll be back. Maybe I'll come pike fishing someday, but I think that I've learned my lesson. Story in your head versus the reality of the situation. Remember that, friends? That keeps me sane, keeps me going, keeps me happy.
Oh, I'm so done with. I got tons of soul. I got tons of soul.
My friends, I've made it home once again. I have made it today. Not so great fishing, but I can tell you that it's some much needed time on the water. Whoa, puppies here. Some much needed time on the water. The next few weeks are going to be a busy. Can you be quiet for a second? Hold on, let me throw her outside. That is an excited puppy for dad to be home. The next few weeks are going to be a little crazy. Like I said, next Friday is my bachelor party. Next Saturday is my birthday. Then we have a week off, and then we are getting married. So there's a lot going on. I loved today. I love that I got to spend the afternoon on the water. Fishing didn't go as I wanted it to. I wanted that heartwarming story of, telling you guys where I really fell in love with bass fishing, but that just didn't work out. Story in my head versus the reality of the situation. My friends, I am out of here. I have got some editing to do. Tomorrow I'm cleaning the house and Brooklyn should be home. My friends, thank you so much. If you'd watched this far, you are a true champion of the world. Leave a comment, hit that like button, tell 5 friends you know about the channel so that we can grow it almost to 1 million views. I know that's such a small number in the YouTube world, but it means so much to me that 1 million people, 1 million times people watch me fish and spend time in the outdoors doing what I love. So thank you. The channel is back to growing. Thank you, my friends. I will see you soon.